Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb that's 16 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. It's called Duncraig. Now, Duncraig's built over an area of 7.5 square kilometres, guys, and it's got a population of about 15,300 people in the area. And it's over there's the Duncraig Village Shopping Centre. It's only a small shopping centre. It's got the usual IGA over there and a few specialty shops. And behind me there's a little restaurant. It says African Village on the Heritage, on the back there behind me. And it sells all sorts of African foods. Looks okay actually. So there's the menu over there. It's got the typical African stuff over there, burgers, burgers, bunny chow, that's curry of the day, chicken, lamb or beef, and vetcock, whatever that is, guys. Any Africans out there or South Africans, let us know. We'll take you for a walk now through Duncraig and show you guys around the area. There's the view of the shopping centre, guys, the back part of it. Looks like an old shopping centre. It's been painted. It looks like a fairly fresh paint job over there. So the shopping centre's been around for a while. Duncraig was actually established in the 1960s. I didn't realise it was established that far back. Now the name Duncraig, guys, is actually Scottish. And the name was approved in 1969. And it was first used as a promotional name. So it wasn't really going to be used as the real name, but then they decided, let's call it Duncraig. So the bulk of the suburb out here was actually built in the 1970s. And in 1986, they built the freeway to here, to Duncraig, and that's the Mitchell Freeway, guys, and that'll take you into the city, and it stretches all the way up to Yangship now. I think it's Yangship, the freeway. I'm not sure if it goes that far yet, guys. Never done my homework on that one. Correct me if I'm wrong. So there's a nice sporting oval over there. That looks quite green. Very low down because we're high up over here, so that oval's quite low down. Looks like they play cricket over there. There's a cricket pitch in the middle over there. Called Marry Park. There you go. Marry Park in Duncraig. Duncraig's in the city of Joondalup. That's their local council, the city of Joondalup. And there's a school across there, one of the many schools in the area. There's a few schools in this area, by the way. There's also a number of parks. So we got this one here, Marry Park. The biggest park in the area is Percy Doyle Reserve. And here's an old house over here, guys. There's got someone doing some work over there, some electrical work. And there's the main road running through Duncraig, by the way. This house here, check this house on the left hand side. It's a bit of a mess, but it's obviously it's been gutted, and they're excavating over there. They're digging up all the house was built down fairly low. Let's walk down that street and have a look at that house from a side view. It's built down fairly low, so they're obviously gonna, well, they've moved a lot of this earth away here. They've demolished the fence. You can see all the rubble over there, and they might even put a swimming pool in there, who knows, and then retain it all. It's a demolition in progress, so they looks like they're going to demolish it. And the house is easterly. It's going to be demolished by the looks of things. So here we are down one of these side streets. These houses here were all built in the 1980s, guys. Maybe even late 70s, I would say. They look pretty old. Now, guys, there's 2 high schools in this suburb and 4 primary schools. We just showed you one of the primary schools not too long ago. Now they reckon, I read this recently, Duncraig's actually classed as undervalued suburb. I was going to say underdeveloped, but I lost my wording there. It's actually classed as an undervalued suburb. I don't know, I wouldn't have thought so, because the median price is fairly high. Once we get to that, we'll let you guys know. So, media hype, I'm not sure, because look at this house here. I mean, would you pay the median price for that? Because the median price is fairly high. And there is a house that we're going to take you past that's actually for sale. And I've put in my notes, guys, pardon the French, but I put in my notes, I put shithole next to it because I've had a look at the pictures on the internet. Here's a brand new house here, by the way. See, the old house has been demolished and a new one put in there. So that's what's happening in these older areas. Hey guys, you can see how hilly it is over here. We're going down a street over here, and you can see how steep it is. And look at this house over here on the corner. They've only replaced half the house there with tiles, unless they've added something on. But the tiles are different colours on top. That end piece, the end part of the house there is different. Unless they've added that on, I don't know. But you would have thought they would have resprayed the whole roof, even it out. So nevertheless, their lawn's quite nice. Gardens are very good. So guys, let us know what you think of Duncraig so far. There's a few odd houses in here. There are better parts to the area, to the suburb, and we will take you down there. This looks like it's the old part. You can see it's still got above ground power lines over here, which looks a bit messy. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Now that there is a typical, that's a bit silly there, guys, across the road there, those 3 bikes lined up, looking for trouble near to Christmas, and they got their bikes lined up there ready to be stolen. Bit silly. But anyway, probably got enough money to buy the kids new bikes. So Duncraig's got a couple of shopping centres over here. We already showed you one. There's also the Glengarry shopping centre and the Careen Glades shopping centre. Careen's actually a suburb. It's called Careen Glades Shopping Centre, but it's actually in Duncraig, just to confuse all you new people to Perth. And there's also a pub in the area called the Careen Glades Tavern. Now I always thought, I've lived in Perth for a long time, and I've always thought Corrine Glades Tavern was actually in Corrine, but it's not. It's in Duncraig. So there's a house over here for sale, and this is the house that I put "it's a shithole" on my notes. Because guys, it is. If you have a look on realestate.com.au, you will see it is absolutely crap. And it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. That's the only house for sale, by the way. Duncraig, everything's sold under offer. So this one over here is a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car garage. You can see the big sign over here, guys, on the front. And that's the address there, 126 Lilburn Road, Duncraig. And it's on a fairly big block. It's on a 708 square metre block. But guys, they are asking 725,000 Australian dollars for that house, and it is an absolute pig of an house. I don't know who can actually live in that house, to be honest with you. If you look it up on realestate.com.au, you'll see what I'm talking about. There you go, guys. We're in another part of Duncraig here, and we've sort of figured out why it could be undervalued, because a few of the houses in this area here will get ocean views because it's quite high up over here. And just across the road to your left there, guys, have a look at that house. That's quite a good looking house, isn't it? So this here is the newer part of Duncraig. When I say new, it was here in the I think this area got developed in the late 80s, early 90s, I think. Through here. So the houses are a lot better over here. Quite nice looking houses actually through here. So it depends where you live in this part. If you're up on a hill, you will definitely get ocean views from here. Because like I said, it is quite high up. So guys, let us know what you think of Duncraig. Leave some comments below. Would you live in the area? So we might just get into the pointy end here and let you guys know what the prices are in this area. So the median price for a house in Duncraig is 950,000 Australian dollars, and you can see straight ahead over there, guys, that's quite high up over there. They'll definitely get the ocean views, because look at that, that's quite high up over there. This street what we're on seems to go, it started high up and it's going down, but over there straight ahead it's very high up. The median price in Duncraig for a unit is 467,500, and we did see a few units in the older part, because they've obviously demolished a few houses there, old houses, and they've put some units up. And the median price for a block of land in this area, guys, is 465,000 Australian dollars. Now I remember a guy that I knew years ago. He lived in Duncraig. He actually built 2 houses here, and the first block of land he bought here cost him 17,500 Australian dollars. and he built a decent sized house on that. It was quite a big block. I can't remember how big it was, but it was a big block. That's when the estate first opened up in the early 70s, when he bought a block for 17,500 Australian dollars, and now the median price is 465,000 Australian dollars. So there's money to be made in real estate in Perth, Western Australia. Check this house out, guys. That looks quite good. Pity they're not looking after their garden. The house is probably the best house in the street, but the garden's absolute crap. Don't know why they're not looking after it, because you know what? It's not a big garden to maintain. Not a big garden at all. Here's another nice house here on the corner over here. Look at that. Look like you're in France. Looks like a nice French chalet. Looks pretty cool. That's a good looking house. Well, in saying that, guys, we might just wrap it up over here, and I'll have that house in the background. Well, guys, it's another warm day here in Perth. We hope you enjoyed this video on Duncraig in Perth, Western Australia. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and leave some comments below. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one.